Alright, hey guys, this is Arceus, and we're back with another stream of The Witcher. I think everything's all set up okay, so let's get going. So we've been playing The Witcher for a handful of sessions. I can't remember if it's 2 or 3. Either way, we have not accomplished much. I think it's been 3 so far, and this will be the 4th. Anyway, so we have not accomplished much. We haven't accomplished much at all. Pretty much we spent our first session going through the tutorial. The second session takes us to the Outskirts of Vizima, where we mostly gathered quests. The third session, we spent a lot of time looking for... Sorry, I'm getting some messages from a person. Alright, so where were we? Everything's garbage. That caught me off guard for a second. Okay, so we just rested. Right, so... At the last time we dealt with what's-his-face at the Merchant's Gate. It starts with an M. We got ambushed, so I had no health, so I came back here and... rested before... something else? I can't remember. But anyway, so, because we just cleared out the crypt for him and then got enough another fight, and we came back here. I can't remember why I came back here, though. I definitely needed to recover my HP faster, but I remember there's a specific thing I wanted to do. What's my quest log look like? Head to the Reverend, that's why I was going around in a counterclockwise manner. Salamander's Tail. Heron, which is what I was going to... He'll be in the city. I want to play poker with anyone who will talk to me. That'll be inside the city. Alright. I don't know why I do this. Alright, so I think in this session we're going to end up finishing off a couple quests and then I guess seeing where they go. I'm assuming that by the time we're done all this nonsense, we'll be in the city. There's a variant of that sound, which is the one we just heard, which sounds like someone casting a fire spell or something. And I'm constantly caught off guard by it. Why do I bother gathering these plants? I'm very unlikely to actually use the potion system, even though it says that on this difficulty it's very likely that you need to use the potion system. Well, I'm assuming that it's going to be useful, quote unquote, someday. I had to talk to all these guys except for him. This doesn't go down on that side. Great, great, great. Was my inventory full? Was it that my inventory was... No, my inventory is okay. Where was what's his face? He was on a dock somewhere. I think I went past him.
Slashing like a seasoned killer.
Yeah, he was like here before.
Slashing like a seasoned.
Maybe he goes inside when it rains.
Of course.
The eternal fire, a gift from the Reverend, I presume.
Listen, I found these.
Not here.
You're no saint. Afraid of a box?
Survival instinct. I'd rather lay low.
So you know what it.
I didn't say that. They're obviously not of human make and stink of devilry.
Thanks for that. What do you say?
Anything, really, but in...
Show me.
The custom...
Ooh. I don't like.
The eternal fire.
Meteorite sounds interesting, but not. You know, 3/8 of my entire money stash interesting.
The Reverend sent me.
I do. The dead emerge from the river at the night. A ghastly cold blows from the water, making my flesh crawl. Help me. I'll spare no expense.
I'll help in exchange.
I heard you were looking for Salamandra, but these damned undead are my concern. They scare customers off and destroy my crates.
Where would I find?
Where? At the river.
I see.
Witcher.
Do I have to activate a place of power in order to use magic to begin with? Oh no, it's a thing I have now. I don't know why it wasn't activated before, but oh well, this is fine. Okay, so I have to use the fast style.
Kedmil Havkarin.
Greetings. I don't speak your language.
Nendwan Esavatgan. You'll not intimidate us, Witcher. Where's Haran Brog? He promised us some Hawker's specialties.
I'm not sure I like your tone. Heron didn't mention you. I was hunting drowners.
Vat tel nain. You're no Ensaid, but you're not Dwan filth either. We'll just take our weapons, and let's part in peace.
The goods are Heron's. Sorry, Ensaid, but I can't let you touch those crates.
Listen carefully, Vatgern. We're part of a 20-elf unit. Our brothers suffer from disease and hunger. These crates contain food, medicine, and weapons. We want them now, for we can't approach Vizima's walls every day.
I guess I see your point.
Good. We have no choice. But you do.
Morals, morals, morals. See, here's the thing. They're both illegal people in the sense that Heron hawks illegal goods illegally, presumably, and also these guys are illegal. And these guys fight against racism, so I guess that's good. But also they're kind of terrorists. So that's like not good. But also in terms of like in character, my motivation is explicitly to get Heron to trust me, so that I can get into the city, to get on the Reverend's good side. So, like, I'm trying to think of why I would let them take the goods. Other than just, like...
Sorry, I'm working for Heron. You'll have to find your hawker's specialties elsewhere.
Willing to die for that greedy Dwan? You're not one of them.
Like... Helping the sick is one thing. Taking from a criminal who I'm explicit... Like, I'm frustrated because in-game, I know that even if... Regardless of my options, I logistically have to be able to get into the city. So... Because of that, it's like, okay, I'll just give them the goods, because regardless, whatever, I'll get into the city. But, like, within character, I definitely want to be on Heron's side, and that's my entire motivation. So this is more, I'm frustrated because this doesn't feel like a moral choice. This feels like a metagaming choice, almost.
Doesn't matter. Don't touch those crates.
We'll slay you and then Haran, as a lesson to all traitors. Spalle! I shall cut you, hairy ape! I'd have your balls if you had any!
Okay, this is an interesting combat thing.
You move like a fly in molasses.
Yeah, I really didn't like how that moral choice felt like... Like, if I sided with these guys, that I was blatantly just meta-gaming to some extent. And this is me auto-pathing to the fastest way to get this this drowner's nonsense.
Witcher!
I killed the
Elves?
They were expecting you.
Scoia'tael. Squirrels. Young non-humans. Freedom fighters. Those who did deal with them are hanged. Betray me.
Okay,
and
apparently I
you'll
just
hang
misunderstood.
too.
I was
I'll keep quiet. If it's dangerous, why do you trade with them?
I have to make a living somehow.
Either way, I did my job.
My crates are safe then? I underestimated you, Witcher. Incidentally, what
Wait.
happened to the elves?
We had a disagreement. They're dead.
You killed them? Huh. Their friends are likely to return for the goods. When they arrive, we can blame it on the drowners.
No business of mine. I want my payment. Then you can tell me about Salamandra.
Here's your gold. Salamandra collect tribute from the villagers. Disobey, and they slit your throat, set your house ablaze.
Where can I find them?
Ask the Reverend. He'll decide what you should know, but I wouldn't mind them gone.
My friend...
I'll ask around.
That was such a weird thing. Like, the weirdness I have is that there's this weird implication. I don't feel like, again, maybe I'm just an idiot, because I've said previously that if there's a way to misunderstand something, I will misunderstand it. But just the way it was phrased with those squirrels, or whatever you want to call them, showing up and being like, hey, you need to give us these goods. It was such a, we kind of have a deal with Heron, so you should give us the goods, but we're not leaving any payment. But you should just give them to us. And it's like, wait, is this a thing of he was selling them to you and you're just collecting? Or is this you are stealing from him? It's like, I'm not clear what's happening. And even if you were buying from him, why should I trust you? Because you could just be lying to me? Because this is just a random... This is I walk by some crates in the middle of the night and someone's like, oh, God, the guy who owns those crates was going to sell them to us. Now hand them to us. It's like, okay, what? What evidence do I have of this? Okay, I don't care about any of these because these are now all situational. I care for the stamina stuff. I'm not sure if I care about oils. I'm not going for the rage things that require low vitality. I don't feel like I should improve my silver weapons before I even have silver weapons. So I think I'm just gonna go for the second level of each of these. look people. Super fun. Let's go talk to the Reverend, where we get to turn in 2 separate quests, and I'm sure bad things will result from both of them.
See ya.
Freak or not, you may prove useful.
I should try that. I found a mangled corpse at the crossroads.
Great idea. I shudder to think where the stallkeeper finds her meat.
But where's the help the Order promised?
I'm curious about the Stallkeeper's meat, because like a ton of people mention her,
Plague still
but none of them really give me anything to go off of.
Speak. Odo's and Heron's monsters are gone.
I must admit I'm impressed.
To do that,
I will say nothing until you eliminate the beast.
I know where the beast...
Was it summoned?
The beast appeared because of human wickedness.
There may be wisdom in your words. When sheep run astray, the good shepherd must bring them back onto the righteous path. Otherwise they fall...
I've done all you asked.
Go to the inn, where a group of Salamandra's service has taken over. They hide in the old house. Olaf will have the key. And Witcher?
Yes?
Nothing. May the eternal fire shine on your soul.
Tell the villagers to stay at home now. I don't want anyone getting hurt.
Speak quickly.
I want to enter.
Only Knights of the Order hold passes.
May I have
You?
I've done so much for you, you donker. I don't even know what to call him. I like, if you look up at the mini-map where, it was there previously if you roll back, but every now and again when you start walking for a while, it starts wiggling back and forth, the field of view, weirdly. She's doing a little bit now. I just don't know why it does it. Okay, so I need to go back to the inn. Back at the inn, I will talk to the dwarf, because there's 2 dwarves. There's both the dwarf outside during the day, who I might be able to gamble with, and also the drunkard inside, who I might be able to do something with. And then after that, I'll do the quest stuff, if I have the choice. And I say what if I have the choice, because there's a good chance that as soon as I get to the inn, it's going to trap me in some sort of quick event. Not quick time event, that's in a cutscene. Then again, it is hound stuff, so it implies that's going to only happen at night. Gosh dang it, you stupid dwarf. I don't mean that in a racist way, I mean that in I needed him to be here and he wasn't type of way. Wait, this door opens sometimes? Ooh, fancy. What an animation.
No! Leave me alone!
Oh, little dove. Give us a different
Look at that
tune.
tattoo.
Keep your hands off me!
She is feisty. Say, let's do what we did unto Mickle's girl, Ilsa. What a screamer. You knew too? He likely told you to wait like us. Let's have our way with this little chickie.
It so happens that this lady is with me. None of you will touch her.
So you say? We aim to have
I
our
like
fun
his
and you won't
tattoo of a
stop
naked
us.
woman on
Is
his
that
chest.
so?
Like,
Time to die!
gosh dang it.
I'm going to kill you, you bastard!
Like, once you can actually get an attack going, this game isn't that bad. But it's so weird to, like, get attacks working in the first place.
Geralt, you arrived just in time.
Are you all right?
I am now. They surprised me. All the peasants ran out and I was trapped. They killed the innkeeper.
That's the last time they hurt anyone.
That was some swift sword work. As for me, I'm done delaying. I need to get to Vizima.
I don't know how I feel about her
I hope to see you
outfit.
there.
It feels to be
Let me
both
walk
too
you to the
simple and
gate.
too
These
complicated
roads
at
can
the
be
same time.
dangerous.
No, you need to
I think
deal
that
with
weird collar
salamanders.
thing feels like
Don't
it's
worry
trying too
about me.
hard.
I'll
Because
wait
it would
for you
just be
here.
like a
Make them
simple green
suffer,
dress
Geralt.
with
For me.
belts.
I'll come back for you.
But then it has
shortly.
this weird
I'll be
collar.
waiting.
I think it's the collar that's weirding me out. I don't know why I care about that so
Check his
much.
pockets.
In game, I super care because he was holding a bunch of my stuff. Out of game, I understand that theoretically, my stuff passes between all the different oh gosh dang it! I need to give stuff to the stupid innkeeper. Oh, I was accidentally clicking on a dagger. That's why it was not letting me. Any remains? Do I want a heavy club? I don't think I do. There's some barrels over here that I didn't notice before. Maybe this is back when I thought taking things from inside buildings was stealing. Oh, how innocent and naive I was.
I'll wait for you here. Go.
Okay, oh, it's one of those buildings. Okay. Remember, from an earlier stream, you might remember. I mean, literally, no one was watching those streams, so I would not be surprised if no one remembered. First of all, is the dwarf out here? No, I cannot gamble with him. That is garbage. Second, I want to save the game for some reason. I can't remember why. I just panicked. And let's get going. But earlier in the game, I totally forgot where this train of thought was going, but I've just remembered it now, so I just bought myself enough time. But earlier in this game, oh no, I lost it again. This is terrible. But I was talking about how there's all these unused buildings and how it's super weird. And that it's nice that they filled out their world in a way that made it feel like kind of a somewhat realistic village. Like, oh, this actually kind of feels like a little sparse village on the outskirts. But it's kind of weird in the sense that there's all these buildings that are either just repeated geometry or unused. And that, hey, I wonder if any of these locked doors will... Like, it feels weird that there's these locked buildings if you're not going to be able to access them at some point, and you clearly can't find individual keys for all of them. But the fact that you find a key for one of them is like, oh, okay, that actually is kind of, okay, that's interesting. Because now instead of expecting to find keys for all of them, it's, I might find keys for one or two of them. Okay. And now there's mysteriously guards standing outside now.
Where's your tribute?
What tribute?
I mean the kids, fool.
Let me pass.
No tribute, no entry.
This is pointless.
I'll kill you!
Yep, too fast. I still don't know how I feel about this combat system. It has its pros and it has its cons. It has this weird sensation where, because the combo length for each different weapon style is different, whenever you're switching between them, you'll frequently miss time, or I will personally miss time the sequences, which is frustrating, but simultaneously oh god, please let me move. What was that? Oh yeah, I was worried about that for a second. I think my whole thing with magic is that you can't, like I've been weirded out why you can't use magic in certain situations, is because I think you can't use magic inside, which is the source of a lot of my weirdness. Because like, see right now how there isn't a meter on my, let's see. See up here how there isn't a meter on my endurance? This is not matching up the screen. Great. Yeah, see how there's not a like a little bar on my endurance? There'll be a little bar when I can perform magic that'll tell me at which point, like, it needs to be above that to cast. And so, and also you'll see that these aren't selected either. And so I think maybe I just can't use magic inside, which is an interesting choice. Also, I definitely need to heal. Where's the nearest campfire? Like, I'm glad it's day. Oh, I have to go in. Okay, where's the nearest campfire? To the campfire. That did not sound like a bird call at all. That sounded like someone yelling like yelling, trying to very badly pretend to be a bird call, but like not making a sound that wasn't just some form of yelling. How do you imagine if it's just a couple hours? Oh, there's a slider, right. Oh, yeah. Wait, no, I already knew this was here. I've already been here. Did I have to find something in the other location? Okay, so I take it there is in fact something inside this building that I missed. No, there we are.
Those crates look familiar, like Heron's goods that I saved from the drowners. The son of a bitch is trading with Salamandra.
I should have given his goods away. What a douche. Oh yeah, see, I can use magic again.
Where's the action?
And then we just had a big orgy.
You took your time.
You have something of mine.
No longer, I'm afraid. And you, like your predecessor, you work for rapists and murderers. Enjoying it?
Where's Berengar?
That dolt ran off. But during our brief acquaintance, he was certainly more talkative than you. No wonder, given Azar Javid's persuasiveness.
Who's Azar Javed?
A powerful mage. You're no match for him.
We'll see.
Your courage isn't lacking, Witcherette.
Did you say I work for
That lice-ridden village hick Odo came to us for advice on how to kill a warrior. We said someone so pathetic could only fight soldiers in dreams.
This is a scintillating conversation.
Oh, he killed
but
his
it's time
brother.
for some action.
We don't have what you seek. It's not here. They took it straight to our base in Vizima.
Too bad. Let's dance.
All together! At him! Die, swine!
Great! Okay, so I don't want to deal with the boss first. I want to deal with the lackeys. How are they immune to magic?
Die, bastard! I'll rip your gut open!
That was some neat sword work.
He said as he evolved into the final boss.
The Reverend sent me to this deserted house. He said someone would be waiting there for me.
What a dick
That
bag.
son of a... I'm glad you're safe.
I overheard them saying we'd be taken to Vizima.
To Vizima. That's where I need to go to find Salamandra. Follow me. We'll find a way out of this cave.
That wall looks pretty thin. Maybe we can break it down.
Let's try.
Okay, there's nothing else I need to read. My inventory is going to be full and I'm going to be mad. Oh yeah, I got the sweet. Okay, they gave me a very nice fireplace, which I appreciate. It's a personal favor to me. Let's rest for just an hour to get back some health. That's all blocked. What's our map look like for this place? So I presume we have to go around. What? Or do we just have to blow down a wall? So I might be able to blow down that wall. I might be able to blow down. I almost definitely will be able to blow down that wall. It's such a weird thing. Like, why wouldn't this spell naturally aim in the direction of your cursor? That's just such a weird thing.
Alvin,
The river.
that's
That wall.
That's true.
Abigail.
Why did you come here, Witcher?
Why are you here, witch?
I'm brewing up another spell. Why?
Lots of smoke in your magic.
Mighty ingredients make mighty spells. Mighty enough for the whole village.
Why are you doing this?
The angry mob has come. Burn the witch, they cry. She has summoned the beast. I must defend myself.
Men summoned the beast with their wicked deeds.
I'm not surprised. Honest Mikkel violated Ilsa. She took her own life.
You profited from the poison.
Odo killed his brother for coin. The Reverend exiled his daughter when she became pregnant. Now she whores herself in Vizima. Heron sold a squirrel to the guards for gold.
You knew but did nothing.
They trade their gold for poisons and other potions. No business of mine how they're used.
It's clear why the beast haunts you. I need to expose the guilty. Stay here while I speak to those outside.
Don't let them harm me. My sins are not as great as they say.
Really?
Learn for yourself if you like. We're alone. We have some time.
Okay, and again, this is a... Do I want to try and bang all the girls? Or will this have negative impact on the story? Like, is this me choosing Abigail over the villagers? Or does it just, like, negate my option to choose the villagers? Or, well, apparently we're trying to sex all the women,
Abigail.
so sure.
I was drawn to you from the start.
That's upsetting. Also, I'm not sure I should be doing that on Twitch. Like, I actually just got all flushed, not because of the sex, because I was like, oh no, Twitch, please, please don't, please stop, please stop, please. Let's do a quick save, because I'm gonna bone up. And by bone up, I don't mean like what I just did with Abigail.
Burn the devil's mistress!
Let the bitch die in pain!
The witch hides within. Let the eternal fire consume her sinful body, and we'll be rid of the beast.
Not so fast. She must be judged fairly.
That bitch ruined my life! She cast her spells on my brother, wanted to steal him and his gold. My brother scorned her, so she did the devil's magic on me, used me to kill him! The treachery!
I came across a doll that resembled you in her hut.
I dream of it even now! Her magic committing the murder! She should die!
Ooh,
Your brother was a warrior. You're nothing but a drunk. How could you have killed him unless he was sleeping?
Why listen to him, Reverend? He's a mutant, a freak, a witcher.
What are your charges, Haran?
She made me a hawker. She promised herself to me if I helped the Skoyatel. I detest non-humans, but I had to trade with them.
You've done all right for yourself.
Gold isn't everything. There are principles to abide by.
You trade with bandits who kidnap children. I don't believe one word of what you say.
Have you made your decision?
What do you think, Reverend?
The witch used Odo and Haran. She poisoned Ilsa.
Mikkel raped Ilsa, who took her own life.
Abigail should have departed long ago, but stayed to exact revenge for the evil fate that befell her. She used the devil's magic on these simple people and summoned the beast.
Well, like, it's the idea, this is a question of, there's such a, this is a complex morality story, and it's it is weirdly mirrored in this choice, in the sense of Abigail has no motivation for doing any of this other than I'm evil and felt like it because it was fun, which is like the most old school Disney villain ridiculous version of evil that does not work and doesn't make sense because it's a motivation that doesn't make sense. Whereas all these people have individual motivations for the stuff they're doing. So this in and of itself is choosing between the option which is the evil for the sake of evil, or there's evil in everyone, and that evil is very human. Wow, that was deep. But anyway, I'm definitely not, while theoretically, yes, there is this witch who super just caused all of your evils, it's like she also has no motivation for doing that as far as I'm aware.
Shut up, you bastard. You lead this band of rogues, so you must know they sell children to the salamanders, and you knew about the rape and murder. I spit on you. You're all the same. All guilty.
You'll regret this.
I'm getting Abigail. Return to your homes.
Since the beginning of time, woman has been the nest of all evil.
The tool of chaos. Party to the conspiracy against the world and
Does the
human
Bible
race.
exist in this
Woman is
world?
ruled solely by corporal lust. To satisfy her insatiable hunger and unnatural desires, she gladly serves demons.
They intend to kill us.
Don't be afraid.
There she is! Burn the foul witch!
No one is burning anyone.
Friends, they wish to scare us. Fear not! They're helpless as long as we stand together!
Is that so?
Begone, Witcher, and leave the witch, or we'll burn you too.
I'd like to see you try, pleb.
Ah!
Shove off, and maybe I'll let you be. You have two options. Wait until I leave and then murder Abigail, but then I'll come back. I'll slay every lice-ridden peasant, anything that moves and can't climb a tree. Or you can try to lead honorable lives, clear your conscience, start again, like humans. The choice is yours.
Thank you, Geralt.
Let's go. We need to deal with the beast.
I also wouldn't mind stealing that sweet suit of armor from Ordo. Or Otto? I don't know what his name is. What's up with these dramatic cuts? It's like I can see it panning down the scene, but then it's like, also a door, also a window. It's like, what? Like, those aren't dramatic. This is dramatic. That one random shot of the door and that one random shot of the window, those weren't dramatic. I don't know what they were trying to build up to. Okay, step one, change to an actual sword. What? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna die here. Yeah, that was cool. That was super cool. Please don't tell me that was... Oh god, please don't tell me that was the last save. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is an autosave, but it happened at 3... That was 25 minutes ago, so that's super definitely not this thing. Cool, this is the most recent save. Fantastic. Great. And also I could have just looked at that timestamp, because that's how time works. I'm very bad at this, guys. Great. I'm so glad that this is how this game works.
Burn the devil's
That's my...
Your brother... What? You trade with...
Have you made your...
What the... Mickle... Shut up, you bastard. I'm getting...
Since the beginning of time...
Oh my gosh.
Woman has been the nest of...
Okay. Step 1. I guess use a potion. Maybe help vitality regeneration. Maybe. I have a bunch of swallow, so maybe I'll use... I don't care about endurance regeneration. What? Like, why can't I move? Am I on fire? Like, literally, what is happening? This is so weird. Cool. This is fun. Like, am I supposed to be doing something else? Am I not supposed to be attacking the beast? Because every now and again I just get weirdly stunned and can't do anything. Cool, this is so fun, guys.
Burn the... Let the
wit not.
That she... My...
I can't.
I dream...
Your brother. What?
She...
You've done. You what the? Mickle. Shut up. I'm getting.
Since the big.
Okay. I can't save game either, so this is fantastic. Okay, so... Oh my gosh, please. Why can't you switch to stupid Griffin style? Cool. This is super fun. You know what? I'm gonna alt tab out and look at some quick tips. Oh, I like how the Witcher Beast Fight Impossible is literally a recommended thing. Apparently, you're supposed to just use. Try to stay away from the edges of the battlefield. Try to stay in the middle or get between the building and the cart. Use the strong style. Okay. So cool. We've learned a lot from reading our tips, and I don't think it's gonna help, but also this falls into the symptom of the amazing thing where you have a boss fight where you have to go through an incredibly long cutscene, which is just always the sign of a very good boss fight where you repeatedly die and then have to go through a long cutscene.
Not
that she. My.
I came. Your brother. What you've done? You what? Mickle. Shut up.
Since the beginning of time.
Okay, so apparently I need to take the Witcher's Steel Sword, hit him with all before he charges me. Cool. This is super fun.
Burn. Let that she. My.
I came.
I drew.
Your brother. What you've done? You what the Mickle rate? She. Shut up. I'm.
Since.
Okay, if I get between the wagon and the cart. Wagon and the cart. I love that this is a thing. There is no cart. Fantastic. They probably were...
Helping that whore was your last mistake. Die!
Like, that's
Bloody
Abigail,
mutant!
Abigail's model right there.
For the two of you.
Odo, grab the pitchfork.
Oh yeah, she's still considered alive. Great. Great. I'm so glad the innkeeper died.
Geralt, what would have happened to me without your aid? I'm glad you found it in yourself to believe me.
Okay, so apparently just go to strong style and just ignore literally everything else and attack the main beast. Apparently that's a secret. And also make sure you don't run into any of the incinerating fires accidentally.
Who would I be otherwise?
Thank you. Farewell.
Okay, Barbican. For a second I thought that said barbecue, and I was like, ah, ha, ha, fun. Okay. So let's check out our handy-dandy journal. I need to find a guy to use dice with. Go back to the inn. In Vizima. In Vizima. So, okay, so everything's in Vizima. So I'm assuming this ends this chapter. Where am I currently? Yeah, so let's go back to the inn. And I was gonna end it there just because it seemed like a good place to end it, but presumably this will end out the chapter, so I might as well. Oh, right. Because that's garbage. Still no dwarf, so I can't, even though he's the daytime guy. So I won't be able to do that. I'm hoping the dice guy wasn't like someone who I was supposed to do before I did other stuff, because that would be dumb, because I actively tried to do it, but then quest stuff happened. And I can't deposit any items, because this is great, so yeah, I guess I'm just talking to our Shanny.
Geralt?
I'm fine. I'll tell you what happened.
So am I.
I hope I never return. It's
These are hardly pleasant times, Geralt. The plague, impending wars.
Still, I'm astounded. Do you know how the
No.
They unknowingly created it with their misdeeds. A powerful sorcerer couldn't have matched it. And all they needed was hatred, baseness, and greed.
It sounds like a fairy tale.
Every tale contains a grain of truth. Let's go. Vizima awaits.
If I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's just... Wait, what? Do I have to go back through the village, or can I... Because the Merchant's Gate is the one he was guarding. Is there more stuff over here that I just didn't explore? Also, was this cave supposed to be something? Did I do it? Oh gosh, I'm so lost. Because I super don't. The thing is, I don't want to have to walk back on the coastline because I don't know if I drowned. Whatever. I guess. Okay, this appears. There definitely is a way to get to this gate from here because this only led to that bridge. So I guess I have to. I'm gonna go through here. Or I could follow Shanny. Sure, why not? There shouldn't be bar guests now, I'm assuming, because... Like, do you hear what I'm saying about, like, that bird cry? Like, it doesn't sound like... Sorry. Meant to hit Alt. And all the villagers are dead. Because they're all trash.
Geralt, talk to the guard. Let's get out of here.
In that time when I was all concerned about, like, oh no, I'll have to use potions. Then, no, it was just stupid. I'm being attacked by a swarm of people. I guess I'll have to use Griffin style. No, it's just stupid. Oh, can you walk across the water? Is that the thing? Or do you just walk down the side? Okay, I never actually came over here because I just assumed it was exactly the same as the... I assumed it was exactly the same as the other bridge. Yeah, I literally never crossed this bridge because I assumed it was identical to the previous bridge, so...
Whatever lives in that cave is far from friendly.
But I saved, so... Let's see. Oh, is this where I'm supposed to find the ghouls? Oh right, my inventory is almost full. Is this all of the cave? Did I explore all of it? Because it's the type of thing of... I don't want to exit, rest, heal, come back in, and then have to fight something else, but I also don't want to... I also want to go back in and then potentially die. What's up with all this weird snarling? And there's no collectibles other than just the exit. So, cool. Guess that was just like an experience thing? Sure. Screw you, Shani. I'll go when I want. I didn't get any additional quests, right? Nope. And I can't track anything else.
No passage. If you have a letter, find Mickle. Gates closed until further notice. Quarantine in effect.
Ooh, an event I should have saved. Ooh.
Vizima lies beyond this gate. I hope we never return here.
Me too. The beast is dead. The salamanders are dead.
And the peasants.
I have a pass. Mickle should let us enter.
Let's go.
Oh, maybe the mill is where you're supposed to find the ghouls. Yeah, I didn't realize, because of how this bridge is laid out, I didn't realize there was the rest of this area to explore. But I guess I'm doing it now. I did that one slightly too early. I should have lost that combo. Yeah, so I didn't realize that was a boss guy until like midway through. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wait. No, wait. When is this? Right, I autosaved here. Thank goodness. Okay, so the mill's locked. I do want to try and take out these drowners, but I just need to. But it's just I need to be aware that there is a boss at the end of it. Okay, I think there's one or two more than there's... Yeah, there's two drowners and a deer. I'll save again. Just to make sure. And I want to pull these two drowners without pulling the deer first. No, that was a no. Oh, does he just disappear if you disengage? Is that a thing? He just disappears. That's fun. Yes, okay, so I'm gonna risk pulling him. What is up with this? Why did they keep disappearing? I'm mostly mad because it killed me once and now it refuses to fight me. How dare it? Is it too early? Is that the problem? Why is it disappearing? What is this? It is insane that it was so insistent on being pulled and murdering me 1 second and now refuses to engage me at all. What is happening? Apparently, if I lose a single combo, it vanishes now. Maybe it disappears at like 5 a.m. Thank you. You garbage. I think I cheaped out on that. Because it wasn't really fighting back. I think maybe because it's too early and it disappears at 5 a.m. or something, but whatever. I'm mad because it killed me that one time and then, gosh dang it. What's the point? Also, I really assumed that this was going to be a thing where if you leave, you never get to come back. So just in case of that, I was like, okay, well, I need to get everything here. But now that it's, oh, you need to turn this into the Royal Huntsman, it's like, oh, this is almost definitely a quest that's supposed to trigger later, which is why it makes sense why it's hard.
Mikkel, I need to end.
I wanted to say...
Apologize to Ilsa.
Okay, and I want to say like, oh, and this will be the end of the session, except for obviously what's going to happen is there's going to be a cutscene once we get inside.
Sergeant, that Witcher's here, the one I told you about.
He looks like a cool
We
cat.
are here, Mikkel. Is this the man we want? Yes, sir, Sergeant, sir. It's that filthy freak, the Witcher. A blasphemer and a counterfeiter, do I guess well?
Yes, he asked who's allowed into the city. They came with that letter of safe conduct from the Order.
Well, if that's a knight of the Order, then I'm Princess Ada.
Son of a bitch.
Ooh, and now I'm in a dungeon. And we're in chapter 2 / prison.
Hey, let me out of here, I'm innocent. Those 5 pounds of fistic were for personal use. Hey you, jailer, at least move me. I don't want to be with the politicals. Politics makes you rot. I'm a decent thief. Let me out.
Shut your trap! I'm busy!
Jethro, keep it down. You looking to kill me?
That thief's bugging me.
Thief, right. And I'm here with the politicals. Scandalous.
I said shut up!
Stop screaming or on my mother's life I'll bloody smash your junky mouth.
Abso-fucking-lutely beautiful.
What's your problem, Whitey? You wanna dance to Vizima? Come on, I wanna see your hands in the air.
Jethro, open the cell.
Oh god, he sounds stupid.
Scared, soft as butter. Come on, Whitey, what you got?
Back off.
What, you wanna fight or not?
Look at all those limited character models.
You're free.
How ironic, our paths cross again. So near and yet so far. Fear not, Witcher, we'll meet again. I assure you.
You're making a mistake. This man's a murderer.
You fail to grasp the basic rules governing this world. You're a genetically modified murderer with no place in modern society. But we'll tend to that problem next time. Farewell.
I can't wait.
Alright, well that's a nice intro to our Act 2. Alright, and that's where we're going to end it for today. Except for I can't save, because god damn it. They just wanted to make this hard for streaming, didn't they?
Wonder who squealed.
Relax.
I'm assuming the meditating guy in the corner will actually be helpful, so I'm talking to everyone else first.
I may be a thief, but society's... This is Arnold, my rat. I'm innocent. You tasted the muck they call supper.
Tomorrow's my big day.
His voice doesn't fit him.
Delighting in the last moments of my life. Or trying to. I've always found games pleasant, and Jethro let me keep my dice. If you don't...
Why? This is... Okay, so theoretically I could go for a 3, 4, 5, 6 if I reroll this and hope for a 2, but that is not good math. So I guess I should maybe just reroll all of them. Okay, now I'll hold on to my 6s and keep going. What he had the first game, I think.
All right, you maggots.
Pardon? What about half the kingdom, the princess's hand in marriage?
Clever. Watch what you say, Witcher. Political jokes could get you in trouble.
I'll slay the monster.
Too late. There's another volunteer.
I'm the better candidate.
The creep in the corner claims he'll defeat it bare-fisted.
Which creep?
Yo-ho!
That tub of lard? You're kidding.
You want freedom? Fight for it. Whoever wins faces the cockatrice.
Piece of cake.
Like, I can only assume there's a point to having this as a quest, and I don't know what that point is, though. Yeah, full house. Eat it.
I'll defeat you.
Let's do.
I'm going to kill you, you bastard.
I don't know how fist fighting works. This is so weird.
You bastard.
Why can't I punch him?
I'm going to kill you, you bastard.
Okay, apparently right click is duck or something.
Bastard. You couldn't have beaten me without your spells.
I saved your life. The cock.
Next time.
Congratulations.
I'm almost.
Want to slay the beast?
I need a weapon.
That's funny. We recently confiscated.
Where?
Not your business. Jethro, bring that silver sword.
The one we found at Tyler's?
Yes, idiot. That one.
Can I have it?
Get it from Jethro. The rest of your gear's in deposit for afterwards.
Fine.
One more thing. I'll pay extra for the monster's head, provided it's undamaged.
I'll see what I can do. I'm all.
Oh, the sword. Where was it?
Hurry up. I don't have all day.
Yes, we also confiscated a potion. Once you've completed your task, collect your belongings from behind the bars.
I'll ask about it. Then I'll get the professor.
Stupid. The professor just does the wet work. If you want to be effective, you'd strike at his boss. Though I doubt you'd succeed. He's a big player. He has concessions.
Connections, you mean? I'll find him.
First, you gotta survive your meeting
He
with
still
the
has a lot of
cockatrice.
snack food.
Watch my belongings. I'll be back, and I'll want everything returned.
Yay, and I can save my game. Alright, so I'm going to end it there for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. Just make sure my load is good. Excellent. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. Next time we'll be continuing on hunting the cockatrice, however you want to pronounce it. Yeah, so we've finished Act 1. We've completed, I think, all the quests in that area. So, yeah, so I hope you join me next time, which I think should be tomorrow night. I can't promise, but I think it should be. But until then, have a nice life and have a nice evening. This is Arceus, signing off.